Hello guys, good evening, welcome to my channel. For most of you that is requesting for the illustration on this style that I posted, first of all, the back and the front of that style is the same thing. It's together cut. You alright? So I will use this paper to draft out this style and I will explain it in details for you to understand. So first of all you have to do is to mark out your body measurement, which is a general normal body measurement everybody use. You first of all, let's start with the shoulder measurement. That's 16 divided by 2, that's 8. From the shoulder line you come down by 9 inches. That's what I normally use for bust, for your bust line. So after that you connect the lines. So guys, after connecting the shoulder line, the next thing is to connect, to mark out my under bust. So the under bust measurement is 14 inches. My half length is 17 inches. Then my hip line is 26 inches. So I will roll it out in a straight line. So after rolling it out, this is my bust line, this is under bust, this is waistline, this is hip line, and the full length. Okay, you are the one that knows the length you want your gown to be. So after that, the next thing I have to do is, so after rolling out the lines, the next thing I have to do is, on the bust line, I'm going to mark the bust measurement divided by 4, which is 40 divided by 4 is 10. Then the under bust, I'm going to insert the measurement, which is 8.5. Then the waistline, which is 9 inches, and the hip measurement, which is 12 inches. So I'll minus 1 inch from the 12 inches on the hip line, and I'm going to mark 11 inches on the down part. To blend here. So after that, on the under bust, I'm going to come up by 2.5 inches or 3 inches, depending how low you want it to be. So from that 3 inches, I'm going to connect it back to the under bust. I'm going to blend it back. You can use your curve ruler or you do a freehand. Let's work with freehand. I'm going to blend it back to the under bust, as you can see me do now. So after that, I won't be marking the armhole measurement on this. Then I'll mark the neckline. You want to determine how deep you want the neckline to be. Okay, you can come down, you can use the from shoulder to this 11 inches, or you can come down by 8 inches or 9 inches. Then on the depth, the wideness of the neck, 3.5 inches. So from there you're going to take the V curve. Note, there is a slit at the front of that place that has button. There is a slit on it. So the next thing is to determine the length of your sleeve. So I'll be marking 20 inches for the length of the sleeve. Then you mark the wideness of the sleeve, as in the depth of the sleeve. So the sleeve opening, I'll do 11 inches. 11 inches will be okay for the sleeve opening. So I'm going to connect the lines. So after that, you just blend in the sleeve here. You just blend it in here. I hope you see what I'm doing. So I'm going to clean this part off for you to understand it. I'm going to clean this part off. I'm going to clean the shoulder line up. So this is what I have. This sleeve length and the sleeve opening is where the drawstring will be. So if you want it more fuller, you can extend it. I hope you are seeing the length of the sleeve. If you want it more fuller, you can extend it. It is your choice, okay? So after that, the next thing I have to do now is to cut it out. But before I cut it, note, at the center area, there is slit opening. So you're going to add allowance of 1 inch for your slit opening. Remember, you're going to add 1 inch slit allowance. The allowance that you're going to use for your slit opening. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to cut it out, and then we'll work on the front pattern. The back and the front is the same thing. I want the neck to get at this part, okay? So after this, I'll cut out this area. So after cutting this out, this is what. So now there is gathers at this under bust at this part. So if you want to have gathers on it, all you have to do is you do your slit out. You slit them out depending how big or how fuller you want your gathers to be. You just slit it out. And slash it open. After slitting it open, you place it on the paper like this. Then you got it. So guys, I did a slash and spread on this. I didn't measure it, but when you are doing your own, you can take measurement of 1 inches to have enough gathers. If you don't want to measure it, it's also your choice. So me, I didn't measure. This is for illustration, so I don't think there is any need. You just measure your own to have, or you do your gathers before cutting. If you won't be sure of what this is paper, it might not be easy. You do your gathers to make sure you have the fullness you need. As you can see, it's gathering. So I guess that will be enough for me. I'll cut it out. So when you come to the neck, you follow the neck you want. Then if you want the neck to cross over this lapping dress, if that's what you want, you can as well extend this part, maybe the down side, not the upper side. The down side, you will extend it by 1 inch so that one will be on top of each other. Then you cut exactly what you have at the shoulder, and then you follow a straight cut at this part. Remember I told you at the shoulder drawstring, if you want it more fuller, you can extend this sleeve length. Remember I said something like this. So all you have to do is to gather this place like this, do a fuller gather on the dress. And remember, this part is going to be here. This part is going to be here. So I just decided to do a short tutorial on how to cut this dress. I told you the front and the back is the same thing. The front and the back is the same thing. I'm trying to put in some gathers. You know, when you trace this on the fabric will be more lighter. This is a thick paper, so it's very difficult to gather. So once you gather it, you're going to fix it back on this part, giving you a fuller gather at this down part. Then at this part, after joining the shoulder, you use your elastic. You sew your elastic. While sewing the elastic, you'll be dragging it. Or you can do You can use a rope. It depends on your choice. You can use a stripe to do it, or you do gather elastic. So it depends on your choice. So I believe that with this, you were able to understand this whole thing. Let me take this out. So guys, I've done the one I could, and I believe you understand the whole video. The cutting might not, it must not rhyme with your own. Everybody has their way of own cutting and explanation. So this is my own, and this is what I have after the illustration. As I think you can see that this is what I have. Then remember that at this shoulder line, you're going to have a drawstring. So you're going to use your elastic or your rope to create that. It's all about choice, the one you want to use. As for me, this is it, and I hope it helps you.